A game day staple and crowd favorite may soon be a hard find on grocery store shelves in the U.S. We're talking about avocados. But this supply chain issue doesn't start at U.S. ports. It centers on factories in western Mexico and whether or not American workers there are putting their lives on the line. The U.S. announced a temporary halt on avocado imports from Mexico late last week. The decision came after an American plant inspector in the country received a threatening phone call, according to the USDA. Officials haven't released the details about the exact threat, but the USDA says it will keep the import ban in place as long as necessary to ensure the safety of American workers in Mexico. Key word there, safety. The ban impacts avocados from the Mexican state of Michoacán. That region is plagued by drug cartels.
Avocados are one of the most lucrative crops in Mexico, and we've seen, unfortunately, that there has been some cartel activity linked to them.
For years, avocado growers in Michoacán have faced extortion by gangs. Failure to comply can lead to more threats, kidnappings, or worse. One farmer expressed his fear. We realize that the only thing the avocado brings is violence and blood at the expense of the indigenous communities. Right now, that's not a risk U.S. officials are willing to take. Meanwhile, Mexico's president says they're looking into the alleged threat, but he questions the U.S. real motives behind the ban. President Obrador saying Mexican avocados are so high quality, U.S. farmers don't want to compete with them. And the ban couldn't come at a worse time. The price of avocados hitting a record a week before the Super Bowl, according to a Bloomberg analysis. A 20-pound box from Michoacán cost $26.23. That's up more than $6 what it cost in the U.S. just a year ago. In the past 6 weeks, Mexico's exported some 135,000 tons of avocados to the U.S. But as supply lags and demand remains the same, it all spells bad news for U.S. shoppers.